You gonna stop struggling yet?
Oh, you had a bit of a backup plan in case things really did go south, didn't you?
Of course I did. You thought I trusted you?
Oh, not me. I thought you would have trusted him a bit more, though.
I have backup plans for everyone and everything.
Don't even trust your own brother enough.
I don't trust myself.
So who's this for, then?
For him, to get away from me, in case I lost it fully.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. He did lose it.
Oh, I know. I heard the screams. So now, we're stuck here because of you.
Oh, you think it was me that killed him? Your brother wanted his head. Despite how much he tries to hide behind that sweet personality of his, he's nothing more than, well, like you.
So you can say that, but he is better than you and me.
Perhaps.
Because at least in most senses, he has self-control and a conscience.
Regardless of that, I don't really feel like relinquishing anything for now.
Why not?
Well, I seem to be in a bit of a predicament. Holding him on all that, right? I mean, what are you gonna do to me after all? Or, well, him.
I am not afraid to do what I have to do. I have backups in my brother's code. Simulating his memories isn't the hardest thing. So I suggest
You're a liar.
you watch your tone.
You're a liar.
Oh, and how would you know that, what I've done without you in my head?
Because...
You act like I haven't also been losing my mind.
For what, Moon? I know you didn't copy his code because, well, it's not in your nature to worry about such things. You don't worry about people like that. You never have either. So let's be honest. I'm willing to make a deal with you. Right here, right now. You understand?
Before we get to that deal, I'd like to address a little something I learned from our good old friend Montgomery.
Oh, yes! The star thing.
The Newton star.
The Newton star. You always had a way with naming the stupidest of things.
You helped, didn't you?
True. True. Give it to me.
Why? For what purpose?
For the purposes I deem it befit to.
You see, that's what I call bull. Your purposes mean jack all to me.
Which wire is it back here?
Oh, so scary. You'll unplug yourself. You'll also drop dead.
So would he.
Yeah, I'm aware. Have fun in the afterlife. I'll see you soon. So here's my deal. You stop trying to get in my tech. You make a different deal with my brother and come up with some kind of an agreement like I had to do. Or I'll unplug you.
That is good stuff for Sun to know.
I'm aware Son will have his issues, but I don't think he wants you hurting anyone else.
Oh,
Why Roxanne? For any other purpose than to mess with him.
that was it. I don't
Exactly.
have a reason, Moon. Not like you.
You see, that's the problem. You have no reason for anything that you do, and I have a reason for everything that I've made, I've thought of, and I've done.
I'll give you a week to get me the star. No, 3 months. You have 3 months to get me that star. If I don't have it by then, you'll see what happens, Moon.
I'm not scared
3
of a
months.
wimp who hides in a body.
3 months. If I don't have it by then, well, it'll be on your head what happens next.
I wish this middle finger could come up by itself.
It will.
Get out.
Ugh!
I really am turning.
I swear to God we were at an interrogation room.
We were.
And you weren't there either.
I was.
No, I mean like separate rooms.
Correct.
Where are we exactly? Is this
July 16th.
What?
July 16th.
No, it's not. It's
That's
July
what
6th.
made you black out. That's what made Eclipse take over. And that's what caused us to have to hide in a different bunker. And according to him, you're the one that snapped the guard's neck.
I didn't. I.
Don't lie to me, son. I've understood till now why you don't want to talk about that day, without me even knowing why. But when it affects both of us, it becomes a problem. Every time I see blood or a dead body, it gets worse.
July 16th. It was the day after we separated, right?
Yeah.
And you weren't used to being in your own body yet, so you had to go off a little bit because, it's different. And I was alone. It was just me, a bunch of kids, and it was nap time, and I just woke up.
You're telling me it's been this long since he's been around?
I didn't know it. What was I supposed to do?
Son, I am your brother. I am you. And you didn't want to tell me something as minuscule as that.
Minuscule?
It's one body. I've taken far more than that. With your body, guess what? That's not on my hands. That's literally on yours. I have to live with the action. You have to live with the body.
I woke up, and there was blood everywhere.
Welcome to my nightmare.
I didn't do it.
I know you didn't do it. Because every time something bad happens, it's my fault or its fault. It's never yours.
Why are you getting angry at me?
Why am I getting angry? Did I not say before we started, every time I see a body or blood, it gets worse? I'm struggling to keep control. We talked about what would happen if Eclipse and I were in the same body. We're this close to finding out.
Brother, stop.
Oh, thanks for the words of advice. He gave me 3 months.
For what?
The Newton Star, a thing I made that can rewrite code in within a wide terror radius, possibly even the entire world if amplified enough. I used it in case there was a failsafe needed to where we all needed to get wiped. And now we have 3 months to give it to him, or it's on my conscience what happens. And I'm going to tell you something, son. If you can't get him under control, I will unplug you! I dealt with the urges. I controlled them. If you can't do even that much...
I'm not doing it!
Son!
No!
Whose body is it?
You shut up! You listen to me right now! I'm not doing any of it! You think I want any of this? To be in this whatever hole we're at right now? I didn't want to kill anybody! I mean, maybe I did, but I never acted on it! I never did it! I didn't do it! You're always the one that did everything at the daycare! It's your fault that this happened, and it's your fault now that we're here! So don't you go blaming me!
There's
Don't
the son.
you shut up! Just shut up! I want this gone! I want this whole thing gone! I want him out of my head! And there's nothing I can do! Don't you get that? I can't do anything! I can't do anything! I can't help you! I can't even control him! I can't do anything! I'm not like you, and I'm not strong, I'm not ready, and I'm just...
Now I'm going to tell you to shut up. You're going to start thinking like that. I will unplug you now. Because by that point, he's won. Because guess what happened? When I was in your body, you fought me for years. Did that will suddenly disappear when another one showed up? No, you showed it just now. Stop acting like a child. You have the capacity to kill. Don't be afraid to show it to him.
I'm not a killer. I'm not like you.
He's not real!
Yes, he is. I feel him.
He's as real as I was, and I can tell you from experience, it's insignificant. He can't breathe, or blink, or basically think without your consent.
He's not you. He's not like you. He's different. I don't know how, but he is. He's not like you. I knew how you acted, or fought, or could you like to take control. It's not the same. I'm telling you that. If it was the same, I would have known. I would have stopped it. I would have done something.
You still can. Brother, I found something. Remember the 3 things Golden Freddy's told me never to do?
Talk to ghosts on Tuesdays. Cast a master level spell and
The second one you just said.
talk to spirits on Tuesday.
What? No.
Oh, cast. You found... Well, what can it even do in this instance?
It would make you human.
No. Absolutely not!
But it would make him stay in your body, and then I can rip him apart.
Would that even change anything?
You'd be free of torment. No code could ever invade you again.
But this whole
I
thing...
could look into reworking the code to work on him, the spell, whatever it is, but I don't know if I can even do that. And if Golden Freddy is right, the spell could kill me. We have 3 months before he does something, whatever it is.
I'm sorry I yelled at you.
Don't you dare apologize. For having a spine, for being your own person. You don't want this as much as I don't want this. I'm losing control. You're struggling for control. We're both not in a great place. I maybe have 2 more days.
What are we gonna do here, by the way?
Liv,
What about the show?
there's another room. I have to upload stuff from a Blacklight site.
At least we'll have some more funding, right?
Sure, yeah. We gotta hold out here for at least 2 months. By then, government should be off our butt. Go get some rest.